so many ways that different people adopted in bringing up children. So many, but I'm going to emphasize on 5 basic ways that parents commonly use. When you listen to this video from the beginning to the end, you will definitely know if the choice of bringing up your child is working for you, or you may need to improve on it, and even if necessary, add others to the way you have been doing. Some people use the combination of 2 or 3 of the parenting style. Some stay on one. Excuse me, I'm looking for my dagger of glasses. Where did I put it now? My glasses. Okay, I found it. Thank you for waiting for me to look for it. Let's wait for people to come in to join us. This is a very crucial and important topic we need to rub minds on. Parenting is a general thing, and it is a very, very sensitive skill for parents. It is very sensitive, and we all pray to God to teach us. Parents adjust to these skills because God gave us these children to mentor, to train, to put through, to care for. So stay on the positive ways, adopt positive styles to bring them up. Styles are commonly used, and it's not really going down well with some children. Some styles are too harsh, and these days children don't wait for that. We have to calm down as parents. We have to calm down. We have to be friendly. We have to be their friends. We have to be their support system. We have to be their carer. We have to be their supervisor, their teacher, like the moms who can multitask in bringing up these children. The mothers are their nurse, their cook, comforter, advisor, with their shoulders always for the children to care, to try on. At the same time, we need to be very careful to not allowing them to go offline. So this takes us to 5 basic ways that we adopt in bringing up these children. They are very, very common, and I think somebody will be able to fix their choice to 1 or 2 of this basic side. You are welcome. Happy to have you here. You are welcome. Discussing ways or styles. This video will tell us different styles and will let us know if we need to change our style or continue on how we have been bringing up our children. There are commonly styles used by parents around the world. And the first one I'm going to touch on is the very, very positive one, my own perspective. And the first parenting style we'll be discussing today is authoritative. The authoritative parenting. Are you an authoritative parent? Are you authoritative? This style is characterized by high expectation The parents have high expectation from this child, not minding age, not minding if that child is capable. High expectation from for these children, but also this parent provides warmth, love, yeah, supports. The authoritative parents are firm but fair. They are very firm on their rules, but they are fair. Encourage independence. They allow the child to be independent, and they allow them to take responsibility. So the child is independent and responsible in their ways. You are welcome. Please write in your comment what parenting style this at home have you adopted, or which of the parenting style do you approve. I'm discussing 5 basic styles. So the authoritative one is what I have mentioned now. That the authoritative parents are the parents that they are very firm to the children, but they are fair. They give the child independence and they make them to be responsible. Independence does not mean that you as a child will not be responsible. They give them freedom to act, not letting them alone. Those are the authoritative one. We also have the authoritarians. The authoritarian parenting. This style is as parents that give strict rules. They give very strict rules and high level of control. They are always in control of the children, always in control, not leaving them alone to be independent for once. These parents are also in control. Please write in the chat box what style have you adopted or do you wish to adopt. So I'm talking about the authoritative and authoritarians now. So we talked about the authoritarians, that they have a very high expectation from the child. They give difficult tasks to the child and they expect obedience, and they do not often allow for negotiation. When the child errs, they don't even allow the child to explain. The authoritarians, they don't allow the child to explain their own side or why they have done something wrong. The authoritarians will not allow the child to explain, and the parents explaining to the child why the child should not do that thing that way. The authoritarian are quick to spank. They are quick to beat. They are so strict that the child startle when they hear the voice of their parents in the house. They run to hide when their father arrives home. While this style can be effective in setting boundaries, but it is difficult. It can also lead to feelings of resentment, feelings of not being loved, and the belief, and the child may become feel rebellion. They feel rebellious when they are treated this way. So children under the authoritarians, the child feel always rebellious. They feel not being loved. They feel as if is this my parents? Is this who has given birth to me? You find children of these parents even absconding from home. You find them absconding from home, and they will start to be looked for, to be searched for. These children that are runaway children from home are from the authoritarian parents. So parents that are using this style, the authoritarian style, needs to really calm down with these children. We don't expect them to think and behave like us. The age they are still so fragile at this age that we have to be very patient for them. Then another way is the permissive parenting. These parents, they are characterized by high level of warmth. They are warm with the children. They they play with the children. They are affectionate. They are affectionate to the children, but they are low level of discipline. This could be a bit dangerous. They are so caring that they don't want to hurt the child. Their way of discipline is very low. They are so loving, very protective of the child. They are not strict, and sometimes they don't know. Sometimes they are supposed to be strict with the children. So their level of discipline is very low, and the permissive parenting, they may be seen as more of a friend to the child than an authoritative figure. They may be very friendly with the child. They are all over with the child. They play with the child. The child even feel adventurous with their parents. Wants to go everywhere the parents is going. They are very free. They may struggle to set any 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 enforcement or boundaries for the child, because they are very loving to the child, very caring. They don't want to hurt the child. They don't want the child to have any ill feeling. So they are so careful that their level of control, discipline is very low. So these are the permissive, but still they supervise the children. They allow the children to act, to do things on their own, but they don't leave the child alone. They act as supervisor, and they correct. They use the uh, modeling style to train the child. They leave the child to go into a task while they watch the child, and watch the child going about the task. And if it's not well done, the permissive parents now corrects the child, show the child the right thing, the right way to perform the task, and the child take to correction without being afraid, without fear, because the permissive parent will not scold the child because the child never perform a task well, but correct the child, model the child by correct doing the acts for the child, showing the child the way to do it correctly, and the child will be happy for that. Next time the child will do it well because there was no strictness. He was correct appropriately with love. Then another way or style is the uninvolved parents. The uninvolved parents bring up their child uh, uh, in an uninvolved way. They are absent in the child's life, and their way is characterized by a lack of emotional involvement, physical presence from the parents. They are absent in the life of the child. This mostly affects some children when they get to know that they are not growing up with their parents. It's characterized by emotional disturbance from the child. Most child go into children depression. They are not active, and and they are not active as expected. They are withdrawn and so dull. They will not perform the way they are supposed to perform because they know that the parents are active. They have been left alone for another person to bring up, and that other person may not be as loving and caring as the parent themselves. They are uninvolved. They may be physically present though, but emotionally, they may not give the emotional support to the child. They're emotionally distant from the child, leading to feeling of neglect and abandonment to these children. They don't show the care. They neglect the child. They are uninvolved in most things, even despite the fact that the child complains of their needs, their wants to this parent, but they are really uninvolved. Then the last one is the elixir parenting. This style, it's a very not too good too, which is characterized by excessive hovering and mismanaging, cohabiting of children's lives. They micromanage these children, and you can imagine how a micromanaged child will behave. It's only by the grace of God we allow this child to pick up to the level of other children when the parents are all involved. Helicopter parent. When the mother is pregnant, especially the take a flight, and may not even care a hoot how the pregnancy or the mother carrying the pregnancy is faring, run away, probably go to do the same thing to another woman. And they have inconsistencies and intention that the child is probably not theirs. Their over involvement can lead to a lack of independence and self-confidence in their children. So in conclusion, I would say it is important really for parents to find a balance between warmth and control and setting boundaries, while also allowing the independence of their children. Each parent may find that a different parenting style works best for their family, but it is crucial to prioritize the well-being of this child and the development. The growth and development of their children should be paramount to them above all, or else the child may not grow up well to behave like other children. The child may feel discriminated against if inappropriate style is used to raise them up. Children are very sensitive. They don't forget they are growing up. They don't forget how they were being trained, how they were maltreated when they were growing up. They don't ever forget, and they don't forget who did well and who did not do it well. So it is good to use an adequate parenting style for our children. Yeah, welcome. I welcome you. We're discussing the different basic styles of parenting children, and I mentioned the 5 major styles that we use to bring up our children. Now I'm concluding that it is very appropriate to use a very good parenting style to bring up our children, so that the children will not feel emotionally disturbed. They will not be deprived of their well-being. They don't forget in life. They don't forget. Children don't forget who did this, who did that. So we need to know how to parent our children. We should know that in few years they will grow and become adults, and they will probably leave us and go their own way. So the few years that our children have to stay with, we should try to relate with them very well, bring up very well. We still discipline them, mentor them, supervise them, and still be loving them. Show them that you love them, that you support them, that you care for them, but you set boundaries for them to know what they should do, what they should not do. You are welcome. Welcome. Welcome to join us. You are welcome. So, these are my words. These are in my own perspective. When you bring up your child in the way of the Lord, you will have peace. You will have joy. You will have rest. Not now alone, but even in the future. Even in the future, you have peace. Train your child in the way of the Lord so that you will have peace. You have rest of mind. That even because when your children become adult, they will not be calling you for things that they should have handled on their own. They will not be calling you to report this, to complain that to you. Train yourself in the way of the Lord, and you will surely have peace. If God help us all. If you have any addition to this, my words, my video, please put in the chat box. Put your own ways in the chat box. Let's talk. Let's rub mind. I welcome to my channel, Emira Speaks. You are welcome. Good to have you during my video discussion. Have you. Please write in the chat box what you feel about the video. Let's discuss. Let's talk. God bless you. I'm Emira Speaks. And next time, I'll be coming to talk to us again on my niche, marriage, relationship, parenting, and family. I'll be coming again to talk to us. God bless you all. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining me. I'll welcome you next time again to come to join me on this channel. Always do well to comment. Comments are welcome. Comments will be a good support for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you all. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. So, bye-bye.